Hey guys, welcome to YOGATX. I'm Jen Hilman, and this video goes out to all of you that are struggling with neck and shoulder tension. I know that this is a problem for a lot of people dealing with tight shoulders, stiffness in the upper back, tension in the neck, leading to headaches and all kinds of chronic problems. Fortunately, a few minutes of stretching can make a big difference in alleviating your pain. And if you can dedicate yourself to stretching and practicing like 3, 4, 5 times a week, you will notice a dramatic reduction in your long-term chronic pain. So don't hesitate and just favorite this video, like it, add it to your collection so you can come back and follow along regularly. And with continued practice, you will notice a big difference. So we're here to help and serve your needs. So leave me a thumbs up and let's get ready for a nice neck, shoulder, and upper back stretch. So we're going to begin our practice today in a seated position. You could even be sitting in a chair if that feels the best for you. But if you feel comfortable sitting on the floor, we can begin in a comfortable cross-legged position. And just sit up nice and tall, lifting up through your waist, broaden your collarbones. Feel the sense that your shoulder blades are kind of gliding down your back. And let your head just float up towards the sky as if it was a helium balloon just reaching higher and higher, right? So you lift and grow tall as you sit up here and take a moment to connect with your breath. So we begin in a seat, becoming present with the breath. And just by taking these moments to breathe, we allow ourselves to drop into the moment and be present and start to tune in to what's happening in our bodies. So just notice where you feel tight. Notice where it's stiff, where you might feel any pain or discomfort. Just breathe into those places. And on your next exhale, let your chin release down towards your chest. So you're still sitting up nice and tall and just letting your head kind of drop down towards your chest. Release the weight of your head. And you'll start to feel a gentle stretch along the back of your neck. Slowly roll your chin over to the right. Breathe your breath in. Then as you exhale, roll your chin back down through center. Nice and easy. Then inhale and roll your chin over to the left. Just notice anywhere that it's feeling tight. Exhale and roll your chin back to center. And we'll continue the movement as you breathe your breath in. Roll your head to the right. And exhale, rolling your chin through center. And inhale, roll your head to the left. Right, so you can move according to the rhythm of your own breath, but just notice and pay careful attention to the rhythm of your breathing and the rhythm of your movement until it starts to become very organic and natural. And notice where your neck feels tight or stuck. You can breathe a little longer or pause in that place before you move on and continue just stretching and mobilizing the neck. This is a really nice, easy stretch, something simple you can do sitting at your desk or sitting in traffic or anywhere that you are. Anytime you notice that tightness building up in your neck and shoulders, just doing these simple head rolls can really make a difference. So just take a couple more rounds, moving at your own pace, moving to the right and to the left. And then once you're ready, come back through center And let your head come all the way up on top. Right, so already feeling more loose and open in the neck. Now we're going to take a little bit bigger movement here, coming into a side body stretch. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can place your hand down on the seat of your chair or maybe on the armrest. If you're sitting on the floor, bring your right hand down to the floor beside you and sweep your left arm up and overhead, taking a big arc in your side body. Root down through your left hip and reach really actively through your fingertips. Then roll your gaze down towards the floor so you start to feel a stretch in your neck here. So actively reach through your hand, reach through your fingertips, and roll your chin down towards the floor. Then we'll slowly come all the way up through center and prepare to move to the other side. So root your left hand down, sweep your right arm up overhead, taking a nice big side body stretch. Root down through your right hip, reach through your right fingertips, and roll your gaze down towards the floor. And also just take a moment and notice what's happening with your left shoulder. If it's hiked way up to your ear, try and relax that left shoulder down, and you actually have a little bit more space to reach further, getting an even deeper stretch. Then we slowly come all the way up and take a moment to return to center, returning to your breath here. Now again, we're going to start to take even bigger movements as we go, but always remembering to guide your movement with the rhythm of your breath. So interlace your hands in front of you. Turn your palms forward. Start to rock back on your hips and press your palms forward. As you exhale, breathe out and compress all the air out in an exhale. Then as you inhale, lift up, come all the way up through your spine. Stretch your arms up to the sky, pressing your palms up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, let your hands release and make a big circle all the way down to the floor. Let your fingertips come down to the floor behind you, and as you inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up, and lift your gaze. Breathing your breath in, take a nice supported back bend. Exhale, returning yourself to center. Inhale here to prepare. Interlace your hands. Exhale and rock back, pressing your palms forward, stretching your spine, scoop your tailbone under. Then inhale to lift up, all the way up through the spine. Press your palms up to the sky, stretch your waist, and exhale, releasing your hands all the way down to the floor, bringing your fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lift up. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your back muscles as you stretch your front body and lift your gaze. Then exhale and come back to center. We're going to move through this cycle one more time. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, press your palms forward, scoop your tailbone down, tuck your chin to your chest, stretch your spine. Then inhale to lift it up. Stretch your palms towards the ceiling, lift your belly up and in, and press the sky away. Then exhale and circle your hands down towards the earth. Plant your fingertips down. Inhale to lift your heart up. Squeeze your back muscles. You could even Curl your tailbone back behind you so you even squeeze your low back muscles. Then exhale and return to center. All right, so this is getting some nice movement, loosening up the head, neck, shoulders. Now we're gonna move onto our belly and do a little bit more work to strengthen and open up the upper back. So go ahead and come down onto your belly. And we're gonna start with a gentle cobra pose. So bring your legs close together behind you and your hands will come underneath your shoulders. So hug your arms alongside your body with your elbows pointing up towards the sky. Then lift your shoulder bones up to the sky in line with your elbows. So already here, you're gonna feel your upper back working really hard. So keep those upper back muscles squeezing tightly together and imagine the tips of your shoulder blades gliding down towards your pelvis, so much so that it starts to curl your chest away from the ground. So now your ears are lengthening long, your neck is long, the shoulders are dropping away from your ears, and your upper back and your middle back are doing all the work. Take another inhale to lift up as high as you can. And exhale and release it down. Just let your shoulders drop forward. So you let it release. Then we're taking another variation. So interlace your hands behind your head and let your elbows come down to the floor. Press your elbows into the floor so that you can lift your shoulder bones up. So again, you're tuning into this sense of your upper back working. Then start to press the back of your head into your hands until you curl your chest up. And then open your elbows out wide. You can keep gazing towards the floor, but press the back of your head into your hands. Press your shoulders towards your spine. Stretch your elbows open wide. Take another inhale to curl your heart up. Then exhale and release it down. You can let your shoulders relax towards the earth. And we'll take one more variation of this back bend. So interlace your hands at the base of your spine and squeeze the palms of your hands together nice and tight. Once you get that good hand hold, stretch your elbows up towards the sky. So you try and squeeze your elbows together as much as you can, pointing your elbows towards the ceiling. So keep this tight grip. Keep your chest open and your shoulders lifted as you start to stretch your hands up towards the sky. So now you're getting a big, tight stretch in your shoulders. Start to draw your hands back towards your heels, curling your chest away from the earth. So getting a nice, big, deep back bend here in your upper back. Hug your legs together and press your feet into the earth. Take one more inhale to squeeze your hands together. Draw your fists back, lift your chest up. Then exhale and let it release. Go ahead and bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press your hips back to meet your heels and come into a resting pose, child's pose. So if you keep your knees close together, then your entire upper body can fold and relax over your legs. So this gives you a chance to round your spine and stretch out all those muscles that were just working so hard. So take some deep breaths here.
And let your body start to relax. Feel into that stretch. Let yourself melt over your legs. And on your next inhale, lift your gaze forward. Reach your fingertips forward and come onto your hands and knees, a tabletop position. Inhale again, open through your chest. Stretch your tailbone to the sky. Stretch your belly as you lift your gaze and open your heart. Then exhale. Scoop your belly up and in. Curl your tailbone down towards the earth and tuck your chin firmly towards your chest. Squeeze your belly. And then inhale, open through your chest. Draw your heart forward and your tailbone backward. Glide your shoulders down your back. Lift your gaze and open your throat. Then exhale, scoop your belly in. Reverse. Tuck your tailbone down, tuck your chin in, squeeze your belly muscles tight. And one more time, let's inhale. Open up the pose. Reach your tailbone back, reach your heart forward. Glide your shoulders down your back as you lift your gaze. Then exhale and reverse. Squeeze everything in towards the center, curling in on itself. And we'll slowly make your way back to a neutral spine. And we can go ahead now and come back into a seated position. So just like we began, come back to sit. You can close your eyes. Return your awareness to the rhythm of your breath. Notice how your breathing may feel differently. And notice how your body feels. Perhaps you're feeling more energized, more enlivened, more open and relaxed. Whatever you're experiencing in this moment is valid, so there's no need to judge your experience. Just feel and breathe. And love and appreciate yourself for this wonderful body that you have and for this wonderful practice that allows us to take the best care of our body. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center, giving gratitude and thanks to yourself. Great job in your practice today. Good for you for taking this time to take care of yourself. And I would like to thank you for letting me be your guide. It's always a pleasure to share this practice with those of you out there in the YouTube land. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments below and subscribe to the YOGATX channel. You can also visit our website, yogatx.org, for even more videos for your pleasure. And please visit my website, jenhilman.com, where you can learn more about me and find out when I have upcoming workshops and events scheduled in your area. You guys have a great day and come back for more. Namaste.